Alrighty, welcome back. Happy Friday. We have another Marvel Champions live stream tonight. Tonight we are taking on the third scenario in the Mad Titan Shadow campaign, which is actually the Mad Titan himself, Thanos. So we're going against Thanos. Here, let me put my welcome chat up into there. Awesome. So we're going against Thanos today. We're going to stick with Adam Warlock, who we have been playing the last two scenarios. If you missed those, you can find them on YouTube under the Living Card Gamer. Feel free to reach out. Oh no, my little chat box is a little bit too large. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Alrighty, we're gonna get a transition. Okay, so yes, so you can find those on YouTube. Go through the first two scenarios were awesome. If the rest of the scenarios are as cool or even cooler than the first two, then this is definitely going to be my favorite campaign so far. Alrighty, so we got Thanos. So Thanos is, the big bad, at least in the MCU, and it doesn't seem like he's the big bad in this box. So we got two more scenarios going forward. I know one of them is Loki. One of them, actually, I don't even know. So I've tried to stay fairly spoiler free, so we'll see how it goes. But Thanos, where did I put here, I'm going to go grab my rulebook so I can read it. Alrighty, so the Black Order's assault on Avengers Tower was brutal, but the Avengers stood firm in the defense. The tide of the battle turned when the Guardians of the Galaxy arrived to lift the siege. The combined forces of the Guardians and the Avengers was enough to drive back the armies of Thanos. Yet in the midst of the chaos, the Mad Titan used the Space Stone to teleport directly into the Avengers Tower. Once inside, he seized the Reality Stone and teleported back to his enormous spaceship, Sanctuary. With all 6 Infinity Stones in his possession, it's only a matter of time before Thanos masters the power of the Infinity Gauntlet and wreaks havoc on the universe. You only have one shot at stopping him before it is too late. Alrighty, so we got a couple of setup things that we have to go through. The first kind of being that we put the Hack Sanctuary's side scheme into play. This is a campaign side scheme. It says, when defeated, each player searches their deck and discard pile for 1 card, adds it to their hand, and then shuffles their deck. And you flip the card over. I don't know what's on the other side. Cosmo is not in the campaign pool because I missed putting him in because I didn't read this closely enough, but I do wish that I had Cosmo. He's a nice little fun 2/2 ally that just kind of works. Nice kickstart there. Security Breach is in the campaign pool, so I shuffled it into the encounter deck. Shawarma is in the campaign pool, so I have one of those in my deck. That's the 3 resource. It's the 3 resource guy. It's somewhere. I know I saw it before I started the stream, so maybe I'm crazy. There it is. So it's the 3 resource, get you just kind of get you going. So, and then if Black Swan is in the campaign pool, which she is, put her into play, engaged with the first player. So I'm starting with the Black Swan ally who has toughness, victory 2. And after Black Swan engages, you discard 1 card from your hand. So I'll discard a card from my hand here soon. Okay, so that's it kind of for the setup. Just as kind of a recap, though, Adam Warlock, he gets to play, build a deck basically using all 4 aspects. You have to use an equal number of cards from each aspect in his deck. And then also you cannot include more than 1 copy of any card that is not an Adam Warlock card in his deck. So I'm kind of playing a little bit different than what I've been seeing a lot online. So a lot online really builds around utilizing his Battle Mage ability, which you can discard a card from your hand, and based on the aspect, you get to take a special effect. That has been kind of I think probably the correct way to build Adam Warlock. I kind of played him in my 2nd game in the campaign that way, just kind of how the cards were dealt to me. And it was really good. I think that's the right way. The way that I'm actually doing it is I built a 50 card deck, and the entire thing is around boosting allies, boosting guardian allies. And so I have a lot of cards like Nowhere, which helps me draw a card. I have Team Training, so Adam Warlock on his hero side is a guardian, and so that allows me to reduce the cost of the allies by 1, and then I just have a bunch of cards like Boot Camp and the Triskelion and Team Training and things that just kind of boost all of my allies, and then I get to swing with them for a lot. And so that's kind of the deck. I really enjoy the deck. I don't think it is as strong as a Battle Mage deck. So we'll kind of see how it goes. Need to shuffle these. But yeah, so last game, actually, I don't remember if it was the last game or if it was the first game, but Ebony Maw was really interesting. I thought he was cool. He had kind of the magic cards where when they came out, they got some counters on it, and then they basically counted down until something really bad happened to you. So that was kind of fun. It was exciting to try and prepare for those. And so that was pretty cool. And then the tower defense was the one with 2 different villains, and they kind of switched back and forth from being the active villain, and you kind of had to protect the Avengers Tower. So now we're going into Thanos. So Thanos starts the game. I'm playing standard just to kind of get through the campaign. Also, I was a little scarred after trying the oh man, I am blanking. It's been a long week, guys. The Guardians of the Galaxy, the Galaxy's Most Wanted. There we go. Okay, wow. The Galaxy's Most Wanted campaign on Expert is absurd, and so I just wanted to take this smooth. I'm playing standard. So Thanos starts out as a 1/2. He starts out with 16 hit points, which is crazy. He's a really high hit point. He has Stalwart, so he cannot be stunned or confused. And then after the Infinity Stone deck runs out, which is a separate encounter deck here, then you give him a 1 face down boost card. I also need a face down, or no, I need to discard a card from my hand here. He also gets the Infinity Gauntlet, which is a modular encounter set, which can be played with any villain, which is pretty cool. So it's a permanent, it's a setup, and it says after the attached villain activates, resolve the special ability of each Infinity Stone in play. Otherwise, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. So kind of like a weird thing that I noticed when I was reading in the rulebook, it's saying, if you're playing with a scenario with multiple villains, you can't play with the Infinity Gauntlet, but it also puts the caveat, if you're playing a scenario with no villains, then you also cannot play with the Infinity Gauntlet. So I don't know if they have plans for that, but it seems kind of cool. So we'll see how it goes. And then the Infinity Gauntlet deck is all of the Infinity Stones, and they all do something different. I have not read them because I kind of want it to be a surprise. Okay, so the Infinity Stones, there is no setup on the first side of the scheme. This says when revealed, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. Search the encounter deck for Sanctuary side scheme and reveal it. Shuffle the encounter deck, and this moves on after 12 threat. So that's a high threshold right there. Alrighty, so we drew the Mind Stone. So special. You are confused. If you are already confused, discard 1 card at random from your hand. Place this card in the Infinity Stone deck discard pile. So it sounds like we're just going to have some negative effects all the time whenever we are playing against Thanos. I also need to find the Sanctuary side scheme. I'm already feeling Ronin vibes here. Feel like starting going uphill. I don't know if I just missed it. The Sanctuary side scheme. So there it is. I just missed it. All right, so the Sanctuary side scheme comes into play. It's a hinder 1, victory 1, so it's not going to go back into the encounter deck. So this is starting with 4 threat. Thanos cannot take damage when the Sanctuary side scheme, so there's a Red Skull ability right there. When defeated, each player may spend up to 3 fist resources from their hand, deal 2 damage to Thanos for each fist resource spent this way. This damage ignores the tough status card. So kind of have to thwart a little bit, and then you can kind of deal some damage if you've got some fist resources in your hand. So hopefully I will. Alrighty, so this is a pretty hefty setup kind of going into this, which is not a complaint at all. It's just kind of an observation. So I am very excited to see where it goes. Adam Warlock versus Thanos. Cool. All right, let's get 6 cards for Adam Warlock's starting hand. We've got Cosmic Awareness, which is going to remove some threat. Karmic Blast does some damage. I don't think I'm going to need that. We got Rocket. I like having Rocket because Rocket can take out Black Swan, which is 1 swing. We got Magic Attack. There's a fist icon. Karmic Blast is also a fist icon. So if I do that, ooh, Energy Spear on Rocket, that's gonna be a play right there. And then Cosmic Ward. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Cosmic Awareness helps with that thwarting. We'll go ahead and discard Cosmic Awareness because I really want to try and play both of these guys in the first round. So there is 2. Oh, Under Surveillance, that's a good card. There's my blocker, which is Groot, Quantum, Magic, and then Bug. Okay, so I have to discard a card because Black Swan engaged me. I'll just discard Quantum Magic. Okay. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is we're going to, 12 is such a high threshold. I'm not quite sure if I really need to throw Under Surveillance on it, which raises the threshold by 4. I may, because I don't really know the scenario, so we'll see. But I want to get Rocket out there. I wish I could have gotten him out there with the Energy Spear, but I had to discard the card. So I'm going to discard a Group, Bug, and an Under Surveillance. I'm going to put Rocket, Raccoon. Actually, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm going to discard Energy Spear, Groot, and Bug. I'm going to hold on to Under Surveillance. I'll show you why here in a second. To play Rocket, Raccoon, I'm going to flip up to Hero form with Adam Warlock. I'll discard a Justice card to remove 2 threat from the scheme. I will go ahead and remove these 2 threat from the scheme from Sanctuary. And then I will attack right here on Black Swan, dealing 1 damage to knock off the tough. Then Rocket will attack, dealing 1 damage, but he's attacking a minion, so it's +3. So that kills Black Swan. This is a victory card, so it does not go into the discard pile. It goes over here into my victory display off camera. Not a bad first turn. So we'll stand everybody up and deal out, nope, not 6, 5 cards. We don't have Sorcerer Supreme yet. Okay, so those are 3 cards that I really want to play. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but we'll make some decisions after the hero. So I'm going to put 1 here on the Infinity Stones. Thanos is going to attack me for 3. That's already pretty hefty. The nice thing about Adam Warlock is he doesn't have a great stat line. And well, okay, I guess that's not the nice thing. Adam Warlock doesn't have a great stat line, so it's easier to block with him because you're just doing kind of plink damage outside of that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to defend with Adam Warlock, hopefully being able to get my cape out there so I can ready him if I need him. So I'll defend for 2. He's attacking for 3 plus a boost card. The boost card is 2. And so I take 3 points of damage. Okay, so I'm down to 8. Just like that. Then, so after the attached villain activates, I resolve this. So I am confused. And place this card in the Infinity Stone discard pile, which will be right up here, a little bit off screen. And then, so that's pretty cool. So you'll spend kind of a turn dealing with an Infinity Stone. Then the next turn he'll activate, he'll put a new one into play. They'll do that. So it's not every single turn, it doesn't seem like, but I bet some of these cards put some of them into play. Shadows of the Past. That is not a great first pull. That is really not great. So Shadows of the Past, you put your set aside minion and side scheme into play. So we got the Universal Church of Truth. So force response, after a player resets their deck, exhaust that player's identity and stun it. So this comes in with 2 threat and an acceleration token. I'm already feeling like I'm getting a little overwhelmed. We got the Magus, so quick strike and toughness. After the Magus activates against you, discard the top 5 cards of your deck. Wow. Okay. And then we got some of these guys that we're going to shuffle in. Wow. That's wow. Cool. Okay. So he's coming in, he's quick striking me for 2. There's really nothing I can do. I don't want to take Rocket out with it. And then I have to discard the top 5 cards of my deck, which is a Skilled Investigator. That would have been nice to have. A Team Training, Cosmic Awareness, Energy Barrier, and a Charlie 27. Okay. Not the worst, but wish it wouldn't have happened. Alrighty. So going in. Okay. So I think I want to. I don't think I need Warlock's Cape. So I'm going to discard Warlock's Cape and think fast to play Mystic Senses, which is after you resolve the Battle Mage ability, you get to draw a card. I'm going to then discard Momentum Shift. So when I discard a protection card, I can heal 1 damage from an ally. And I get to draw a card. Then I got the Cosmic Ward, which is Ignore Treachery, which would have been really nice for Shadows of the Past. But I got the Karmic Staff, which is just kind of like a resource generation every round. So I kind of want to hold on to that. I don't necessarily know if I want to discard that. So, Alrighty, so I guess Rocket's going to swing for 4 and just not quite do enough. There's when I needed to be ready to knock the last one right off, right? I bashed it. I really bashed it. I didn't think that was worth it. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of Cosmic Ward. I'm gonna hold on to Karmic Staff at the end of my turn. I'm gonna get a Zone of Silence, a Karmic Blast, a Shake It Off, and the Night Nurse. Well, the Night Nurse is gonna be really nice to have. And we get to ready everybody. Okay, so starting the villain phase, we'll go 2 on the main scheme because of that acceleration token. Thanos is going to attack me for 3. I'm going to defend for 2. So he's +1 to me, +1. So I take 2 damage. Trying to figure out if I want to. No. At 4. Yeah, no, I don't want a tough status card because it's just going to prevent 2. I have Shake It Off. So that's kind of what I was looking at. And then he's going to attack me for 2. I'm going to take 2 more damage. Man, getting hit pretty hard. Okay. Now I'm going to take 1 bad card. The villain schemes. Before I do that, I need to put the Reality Stone into play. So the Reality Stone is discard an ally, upgrade, or support you control. Place this card in the discard pile. So now he's scheming, and he's scheming for 2, plus a boost, which is 2. So that's 4. 2, 4. I'm just going to switch these all out for a 5. Then I have to discard an ally, upgrade, or a support I control. Which ally, upgrade, or support. I think I'm going to get rid of Mystic Senses. I have another one in my deck somewhere. I'm built around allies. I need to keep Rocket out there. I'm going to hit 4. Oh, I can't do. I can get rid of that. Then I can do some damage. So I think that's kind of going to be what I need to do here. Okay, and then this goes into the discard pile up here. I do like that. I really like it. I think it's a pretty nifty way to kind of boost him, but not super bad. That was just kind of unfortunate because I got hit with it immediately. Okay, so now it is my turn. I'm going to go ahead and discard a Karmic Blast and to shake it off to play a Karmic Staff. I'm going to exhaust Karmic Staff to play the Night Nurse. So the Night Nurse comes in with 3 counters. And when I exhaust the Night Nurse, I can remove a counter, take off a card, and then heal 1 damage. So I'm up to 3, which is not great. And then I'm going to discard Zone of Silence, activating my Battle Mage ability, which I will get rid of Sanctuary. This is my victory pile, which I kind of wish I had held on to some fist icons, but this is where I'm at. So, yep. Alrighty, so Rocket's going to swing for 4 because it's against an ally. 3 of it's going to go against Thanos because it gets overkill. And then this minion is gone. Cool. Okay, I'm going to switch down to Alter Ego. Oh, man, this is, I feel like, oh, and this has a crisis icon on it, so I need to get rid of that soon. I'm gonna have to stay in hero. I think I'm gonna have to stay in hero so he doesn't scheme. So that's 7. He's gonna scheme for 2, probably +2, add 1, so that's 5. That would put it at 12. So I need to stay in hero. I'll use Rocket as a blocker. Hey, glad you play Marvel Champions. I'm obsessed and stumbled onto your channel from YouTube. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you are here. I'm playing through the Mad Titan Shadow, and Thanos is kicking my butt. I'm glad you joined us. Have you been able to play through the Mad Titan Shadow campaign yet? Ooh, I do have Pip the Troll, which would be nice. I can play Pip the Troll to tank an attack from Thanos, so that'll be good. Okay, so we're putting 2 on the main scheme here. So the acceleration token, that's up to 7 or 9. Thanos is going to attack me for 3 plus a boost card. I'm going to discard Quasar and Boot Camp. So go ahead and put Pip the Troll into play because he has the ability, while Pip the Troll is in your hand, he gains the ability Interrupt. When a player is attacked, spend a lightning and a mental resource to put him into play under that player's control with toughness. So he's coming in. I'm going to have him defend against Thanos. He's attacking for 3 plus a boost. Discard the top card of the Infinity Stone deck. Apply its boost icons for this activation as if it was a boost card. We'll discard this, which is 3. So that's 6 damage, knocking off the tough. Thank you, Pip the Troll. Now we have to reveal and put into play the Time Stone. So discard the top 4 cards of your deck and place 1 threat on the main scheme for each different card type discarded this way. Not great. Alrighty, no, you're stuck waiting for it to make it to the US. A friend and I are about to retry Galaxy's Most Wanted. Awesome. Yeah, so I've heard rumors that we're supposed to get this Mad Titan Shadow in the US on October 29th is the release date. So it's coming up. I broke down. I couldn't wait, so I ordered it from the UK and had it shipped over. That was a whole ordeal. So I think we're getting it soon, which is great. And good luck with Great or Galaxy's Most Wanted. That campaign is very brutal. Uh, so I really like a lot of it. Like I love Drang. I think Collector 2 is pretty interesting. Nebula is a lot of fun to play. Collector 1 and Ronin are just kind of misses for me. They're just a little bit too difficult for kind of what I was looking for. Although I think that Ronin now with some of the new heroes may be able to get better. And then Collector 1 is just a pain in the butt. Okay, so now we're going to resolve a bad card. Cosmic Inquisition, Insight 2. Wow. Now I know why the threat level was so high. So that's at 11 out of 12. When revealed, if the Universal Church of Truth side scheme is in play, discard the top 10 cards of your deck, which it is. Otherwise, search the encounter deck, discard pile, and set aside for the Universal Truth. So got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ow. I heard that Asmodee might be shipping it soon. And I know I've already lost a Ronin multiple times, but it's fun to try again with friends instead of solo. Yeah. And I've heard it is a lot better in a multiplayer game. Solo is just absurd, but I haven't played it multiplayer yet. I hope to. So let me know how it goes because I'm excited to hear. I hope it's better. It's a better experience for you. Okay. So I'm almost out of a deck. I think we're gonna get to play 2 games tonight because I don't think that I am winning this. Okay, so on my turn, we've got Rocket who's kind of hanging out. I don't think I really want to use him. I could use him to thwart. Okay. Okay, so we can do some fun stuff here because I can get rid of Hack Sanctuary Computer, which will allow me to get a card from my discard pile or my deck. I'm just trying to figure out what the best one is here. Move that over just so it's a little bit easier. Cosmic Awareness, which would be kind of nice. Ooh, Under Surveillance would be a good choice, I think. See if there's a 1-cost card. Think Fast would be interesting. I could take a damage and roll down, but he's gonna. Skilled Investigator may be cool because then I can draw a card, but not first. I think I'm going to take Zone of Silence and kind of just discard a bunch of cards from my deck and hope for the best. Alrighty, so Rocket's going to thwart. That will be it for Rocket to take 2 off this scheme. I will thwart with Mr. Warlock, taking the last one off. And then when defeated, each player searches their deck and discard pile for 1 card and adds it to their hand. I'm going to take a Zone of Silence into my hand. Then flip this card over. This says Hinder 2, Victory 2. When a player phase ends, place 1 crash counter here. Then if there are 2 crash counters here for each player, add 1 copy of System Shock Obligation card to their hand. Remove this card from the game. Doesn't sound great. Okay, so this has 4, comes in with 4 threat. And I have 1 turn to kind of get rid of that. Yeah, I'm going to play a Strength to get Sorcerer Supreme out there to just raise my hand limit a little bit. Then I am going to exhaust Karmic Staff to Zone of Silence. Choose a scheme in your and discard up to 4 cards. So I'm going to just discard 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything good? Shawarma. Soul World. I really needed Soul World. That's That's not great, but I do get to remove 4. Soul World is the card where if I run out of my deck, then place a counter, then I get to basically exhaust it in Alter Ego to heal all the damage on my card. Universal Church of Truth is about to hit me. I don't think I'm in a great spot here. Okay, so I guess let's see where it goes. We'll ready everybody up. We'll draw 6 cards. After a player resets their deck, exhaust that player's identity card and stun it. Probably should have gotten rid of that. I need to reset this. This is tough. It doesn't feel insane necessarily like Ronin does. I feel like this game would be a lot different if I didn't draw Shadows of the Past first round. Time Stone is a 4 boost. I just realized that. That's kind of insane. But I'm excited. This is fun. This is a very challenging scenario, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm excited that I will probably get to play it twice tonight. So that's kind of fun. Okay, so I've got 6 cards in my hand. There's nowhere. Man. Okay. So at the start of the encounter phase, I'll place 2 here. So that's up to 9. When I end it, I need to place 1 crash counter here on defensive protocols. Thanos is going to attack me for 3. Pip the Troll is going to take it. He's going to attack me for 3 plus 1 is 4. Pip doesn't quite make it. Then the Time Stone activates. Discard the top 4 cards of your deck and place 1 threat on the main scheme for each different card type discarded. So we've got an upgrade, an event, and a support. So 3. So that moves us on to the next stage. I think let's just see what happens. But I don't necessarily think that we are doing so great. Balance the scales. When revealed, each player shuffles their discard pile into their deck. Each player removes the top half of their deck rounded down from the game. Wow. That's kind of thematic. I like that. Then this needs 12. That's actually like kind of interesting because Adam Warlock gets kind of benefits with Soul World to run through your deck. So if you're running through your deck a lot quicker, I guess that's good. But let's just see how far we can get. I don't think I'm making it too much further, but we'll see. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21. I need to discard 20 cards. And I said discard, I meant like get rid of. So they are out of the game. Not even gonna look at them. And then we got a bad card. Bad card's a side scheme. It's a crisis icon. When defeated, deal the player defeated this scheme a face down encounter card. It comes in with 2 threat. Okay. Well then. I'm going to exhaust Night Nurse, remove a counter to remove the stun here, and then heal 1 damage. So I'm back up to 4 health. Go team. Then I will pay an energy to put nowhere into play. I'm going to tap Karmic Staff, discard Quantum Magic to play Martinex, exhaust nowhere to draw a card. Got Momentum Shift. I got Karmic Blast. I think I just have to start swinging. Yeah, that's 1, 2. No, I'm going to do this. I'm going to play Band Together Karmic Blast to play a momentum shift. So heal 2 damage from my hero. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. I'll deal that to Thanos. So he is down to 12. Yeah, I guess we'll thwart here. Deal the damage back. Okay. We'll stand up. 2, 4, 6, because I got that Sorcerer Supreme. Got Laser Blaster, so that's +1 attack. Got Marvel Boy Drax. Hey, there's Soul World. And Think Fast. So I'm glad I didn't snap Snow World out of existence. Okay, so we'll put 2 threat here on the main scheme. Thanos is going to attack me for 3. I'm going to defend with Mr. Warlock. No, that's crazy. Oh, I'll defend with Warlock. So 3 plus. If damage from this attack defeats an ally, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. It does not. So 3, I take 1 damage. Then we're going to reveal and put the Space Stone into play. So discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play engaged with you. Place this card in the discard pile. Great. And then the bad card this round is a minion. So we got Ebony Maw. Hey, look at that. The villain from the first. So Thanos' little magician friend. So he's got villainous, so he gets a boost card when he activates. So he's a 1/1/6. Okay. That's great. Okay. So I've got Drax here, who is going to do a lot of damage to Thanos. I think. Okay, so I'm going to thwart here. Mart next to just get rid of the tribute. Deal myself a face down encounter card. I'm going to let's see. I want to get Drax into play. He needs to come out and start playing. So I want to get rid of Quantum Magic and Marvel Boy. I'm not going to be able to play Marvel Boy, as well as exhaust the Karmic Staff. So put Drax into play. I'll exhaust nowhere to draw a card. Hey, there's Starhawk. That would be kind of interesting to get Starhawk out there. Oh, I really need to get rid of that. Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah, I can get rid of that. I have to get rid of Soul World, but I'll discard those 2 cards for Starhawk. I will then thwart with Starhawk and Drax to take off 2 from here. Then I will discard a Think Fast to take off the final 2. This goes into my victory pile, so it's out of the game. Don't want that to activate. That would be pretty bad. Okay, but I'm starting to get my ally shield up. Ebony Maw is out. Thanos is out. I've lost half my deck. Not the best situation I've ever been in, but I've seen worse. We'll see how it goes. It's 6 cards. 4, 5, 6. So we've got Mystic Senses, Team Building Exercise, Boot Camp, and Rocket. Oh, Rocket's going to come in and take care of some Ebony Maw for me. Team Building Exercise. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see. I like it. Okay. So starting out, we're going to place 2 here. I need to get rid of this, or else I'm about to reset and then just I need to exhaust and get rid of and stun myself. And then Thanos is going to attack for 3. Martinex is going to step in here and take it. So 3 plus 3 is 6. So yeah, didn't quite make it there, bud. Then discard top cards from the top of the encounter deck until we get a minion. Hope there's some minions in here. There we go. Hey, Proxima Midnight. That's kind of cool that all of the children of Thanos's are like the cards that are the villains that we've already fought. So Proxima Midnight gains piercing. Okay, so Ebony Maw is going to attack me. I'm going to, man, Proxima Midnight's attacking for 3. Wow. Ebony Maw is going to attack. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna take it with Starhawk. Hope for just 1 boost icon. Put Zealot of Truth into play. Engage with me. So there's a Zealot of Truth engaged with me. Threat cannot be removed from the Universal Truth side scheme. Great. Proxima Midnight's going to attack me for 3. Zealot of Truth is going to attack Drax for 2, I guess. And then we got a bad card. No, instead of doing that, I'm going to defend with Warlock to block that. Now we're resolving 2 encounter cards. We got Blood to Spare. When revealed, each minion engaged with player activates against the player. That's game. So we got 3 here, which kills Drax, and then 3, which kills me. So that was tough. That was very tough. I don't want to draw Shadows of the Past in my first encounter card next time. I do think that it is a very challenging yet not impossible scenario. And so I'm going to run it back. I'm going to try it one more time. I'm going to transition to my intermission screen. I'm going to set everything back up, take a little bit of breather, but I will be right back. And I look forward to trying it again with you. Alrighty, back for a rematch. Kind of got everything set back up. Thanos has his stones here. Black Swan's back in play. She actually needs a tough card because she starts tough. Thanos has the Infinity Gauntlet. She's swinging for a lot. Not a lot of threat on the main team, so that's always a plus. Hex Sanctuary's computer, which has the crisis icon, does not allow me to take threat off the main, is there. And now when I know when I flip it, I need to deal threat scheme for 4, not scheme, thwart for 4 pretty quickly, or else bad things happen. Sanctuary's out here, which means Thanos can't take any damage. I'm going to go back up to what I started this scenario with, which happened to be my max health based off of my last game. Thanos is starting at 16, and here I am with my giant deck. I think if I don't win here, the play is to mess with the deck a little bit more. Maybe go to a Battle Mage deck. Seems pretty good. I think that may be the play, because really it just kind of gives you the flexibility that you need as a solo player. Also, I feel like Thanos probably builds a little bit quicker than a player can, and so I feel like a Battle Mage deck is probably a bit faster. That being said, if I do that, I do want to go back to the ally deck at some point because I'm having fun with this one. Okay. Let me make sure that everything's looking good. We got 2, 4, 6. Come on, good hand. We got Sorcerer Supreme. That's always a great first pull. Got a Genius to pay for it. We got Groot, Drax, and the Night Nurse, and a Rapid Response. Man, that's not a bad pull at all. I definitely want to keep the Night Nurse because I'm doing a lot of status effects based off of the Infinity Stone. Oh, I need an Infinity Stone. Discard an ally, upgrade or support you control. So maybe just get the Night Nurse out there so I can discard her. I definitely don't want to discard an ally or the Sorcerer Supreme. And I need to discard a card from Black Swan anyways. So what I may do is I may just hold on to Groot for next turn because I need a blocker, and Groot's my blocker. So I guess I'll discard Rapid Response and Drax and just see what I draw. Hopefully it's something good. Karmic Blast and an Energy Sphere. Nah, nothing to write home about. Okay, so first I'll flip up to Adam Warlock himself. I will discard a Genius to get a Sorcerer Supreme out. I'll go ahead and swing to knock off the Tough. I'll use his Battle Mage ability to discard a aggression card to deal 2 damage to the Black Swan. Yeah, no, I definitely need to get the Night Nurse out there. Definitely not worth holding on to. I needed to discard a card, so I'll discard Karmic Blast. I will discard Groot to play the Night Nurse. Which is literally just so I don't have to discard Sorcerer Supreme because Reality Stone is going to make me discard something. Okay. I'll stand up. I get 6 cards. That's a great start. Having 6 cards versus the 5 is just huge. It's incredibly good. So, hey, there's a welcome aboard, which kind of gets me a ally for really cheap. So that's nice. There's an Under Surveillance. That's a lot better than I remember. Okay. Okay. So we're going to start out. We're going to place 1 threat on the main scheme. We're going to attack me for 3. I will defend for 0. So I take 1 damage. I have to discard an ally or support. I'm going to discard the support of the Night Nurse here. And this goes into its own little discard pile. And I have to reveal an encounter card. Come on, please. Nothing bad. Nothing too bad. Avatar of Death. That sounds pretty bad. Thanos attacks you. That attack gains overkill and pierce. Oh, and I needed to take 2 damage from here. Thanos attacks me for 3 plus 1 is 4. I'm already down to 4 health. Oh, geez. Okay. Well then. Trying to figure out if I'm going to be able to get Charlie 27 out there. He's going to be able to take 2 hits for me, or I can get Marvel Boy out as well as an under surveillance out, or a momentum shift, which would heal me to. I can't do any damage though. I can deal 2 damage to Black Swan, but man. Okay, so yeah, I think Charlie is the right way to go. Okay, so reduce the next cost of a ally I play by 2. Then I will discard an under surveillance and a momentum shift for a Charlie 27. I will discard Marvel Boy to deal 2 damage to the Black Swan, which will kill her. She's a victory, so she goes out of the play. And I got to band it together for 1, but that doesn't really work. Actually, Charlie 21 comes in with a tough status card, so that's pretty nice. Okay. I think I'm gonna toss band together. I don't think that that's gonna be worth holding on to. I get 2, 4, 6. Cosmic Awareness. Quasar. Ooh, that's gonna be nice because I got 3 schemes in play. He removes 1 threat from each scheme. There's a Mystic Senses. That's always good. A Warlock's Cape and a Skilled Investigator. Okay, well, that's good. Do something like that. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So we're gonna add 1 threat here on the main scheme. Thanos is gonna attack me. I'm gonna defend with Charlie. So he's attacking me for 3 plus 2. That knocks off the tough. I can't deal damage. Yeah, Thanos cannot take damage. So it's not cannot attack. He just can't take damage. So I don't get to activate the retaliate 1 here. But I do put the top card, which is the Mind Stone, which the special is confusing me. So not much I can do about it. My bad card, I'll reveal. It's Corvus Glaive. So retaliate 1 and toughness. That's never fun to see on a minion. And then boost is discard an ally or support that I control, but it's just a 2/2/4 with tough. And retaliate. Gross. Okay. Okay, so I think I can get Skilled Investigator out there. If I can get Warlock's Cape out. And I can hack the Sanctuary computer, but I don't know if I want to do that. It gets to draw me a card. I would have to discard Quasar. I wouldn't be able to play Magic Senses unless it's like a energy or strength or something. I could do Mystic Senses to get that out there. And I get to draw a card. Then I could play Warlock's Cape. Or do I hold on to? No, I'm getting Skilled Investigator out there. So yeah, let's do this. Let's discard a Shake It Off and a Cosmic Awareness for a Mystic Senses. I will then discard Quasar. Oh shoot, I did the math wrong. To do 2 thwart here, which allows me to draw a card, which is Martinex. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to be able to do. So ready up. Draw one. Hey, there's a laser blaster. Hey, there's my shawarma. 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Jack Flag. Good pull. Good pull with Jack Flag. Okay. We'll add 1 to the main scheme. Thanos is going to attack me. I will defend with Charlie 27. He's attacking me for 3 plus here, which is 3. So Charlie takes a lot of damage. I can't retaliate because of that. I get confused because of the Mind Stone. This goes in the discard pile. And then Corvus Glaive is going to attack me for 2, which I just take to the face, and I'm down to 2. Didn't quite realize that I was down that low. Wow. This is a tough one. And I get a when revealed, give Thanos 1 face down boost card. Okay. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to play a Shawarma and a Karmic Blast to get a Jack Flag into play. I'm going to thwart with Jack Flag. And then after Jack Flag thwarts, place 1 ammo counter on him, and then I can remove ammo counters to deal damage. I'm going to thwart Sanctuary. This goes in the victory pile. I can deal, or I can discard cards. Discard fist resources to deal damage. I think right now what I need is a blocker. So I need to get Martin X out there. So I'm not going to do that. I also need Warlock's Cape. I need them all. I need all the cards. Probably Martin X. I'll exhaust. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna exhaust Sealed Investigator to draw a card, which is Team Training. That's nice. But I don't necessarily know if it is. Okay, so I'm gonna discard Laser Blaster and Team Training to play Warlock's Cape. No, I'm gonna discard Martin X in Team Training for Warlock's Cape. I'm then going to attack with Adam Warlock to knock off the tough status card. I get to draw, or then I'm going to discard Team Training, which gives this hero +1 attack, +1 defense, and +1 thwart. And I get to ready him because of Warlock's Cape, draw because of Mystic Senses, I'm sorry. There's another Mystic Senses, which will be nice. I'm going to go ahead and just swing for I'm going to thwart here for 2. Yeah. I'm then going to, oh, I can't. Guess I'll just leave that because I was confused. Yep. Okay. I'm going to flip over. I have to. So I'm actually going to, instead, I'm going to keep the confused. When I flip over, I'm going to recover for 3 instead. So that brings me up to 5, which is a little bit better, I think, in keeping that confused. Alrighty, so I will stand everybody up. 1, 2, Karmic Blast. 3, Boot Camp. 2, 4, 5. I love Rocket. Man, I like Rocket. Okay. Okay, so at the start, we're going to put 1 here. Thanos is scheme for 1 +2 boost cards. If damage, nope. plus 2. So that's 4 total. So we'll just go there. So that's up to 8. Then Corvus Glaive is going to scheme for 2. So that's up to 10. That got out of hand pretty quickly. And then we have to put this into play. So it's the Power Stone. So you're stunned. If you're already stunned, take 3 damage. And then the bad card is attached to Thanos. Thanos gains Retaliate 1. After a hero makes a basic attack against Thanos, discard a mental and a physical to discard this card, which is Thanos' helmet. Oh yeah, I have my little Retaliate. Forgot about those. Just in case. Okay. Okay. I really want to get Mystic Senses out there. I need to get team building training out there. So I think I don't think boot camp's gonna make it. So this is what I'll do is I need to recover. Yeah, I'm gonna recover. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna flip up to my hero form. Discard a magic attack and a Karmic Blast for another Mystic Senses. I will discard a boot camp to deal 2 damage to Corvus Glaive, which will kill him. When I do that, I can exhaust to ready, and then I get to draw 2 cards. Oh, buddy. Okay, so I will I guess so. Adam Warlock says Battle Mage is action, discard 1 card from hand, limit once per phase. If that card is in aggression, justice, etc. So can I discard during the villain phase and activate that ability? That seems a little broken. Because then I would be able to do Mystic Senses. And if so, then I'm definitely building a Battle Mage deck because that seems insane to me. Okay. Anyways, so I think I'm going to put an energy for a Karmic Staff. Then I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to thwart 2 here. Get another ammo counter. I'm going to exhaust Karmic Staff, discard a rocket for a team building exercise. Then I will thwart to get rid of the confused. I can't thwart 2 there. I have to thwart 2 here because of the crisis icon. Yeah, I'm about to lose half my deck. Huh. Okay. Ready, everybody? Draw 2, 3. Hey, there's nowhere. 4, 5. Triskelion. Soul World. That was a good pull. That was a very good pull because I'm about to lose half my deck. Okay, so at the start, we're gonna advance. So we're at 10. Oh no, we're only adding 1. Okay, that's nice. Should have flipped down. No, we're fine. He's going to attack for 3. I'm going to go ahead and defend for 2. That's a +1, so I take 2 damage. Then the Power Stone activates. I get stunned. And then putting that away. And then the bad card, Proxima Midnight. So she has piercing. So she gets rid of any tough status cards. Okay. Okay. So first foremost, I'm going to do a Karmic Staff to get Soul World into play because definitely need that. I'm going to discard a Think Fast to activate or to thwart here. So when defeated, each player searches their deck and discard pile for one card, adds it to their hand, and shuffles their deck. Flip this card over. So I am going to search and find an ally that I want to play. I think I'm going to take Rocket. I mean, Rocket's really good. Yeah, Rocket's really good in this situation because I can take out Proxima Midnight. Let's see what else I got. Karmic Blast would be nice. Martinex. Shawarma. Do I need... No, I don't need to pay for anything. I need Rocket. I'm going to take Rocket. When I do that, I get to exhaust Warlock's Cape to ready Adam Warlock. I get to draw 2 cards. So Quantum Magic. If I wanted another card, I could. I'm going to probably get rid of the Triskelion, which probably needs to come out of this deck. Just kind of side note. Triskelion and Starhawk to play Nowhere. Now I am going to exhaust Team Building Exercise for 1 resource. Quantum Magic and Energy Barrier for a Rocket. I'll exhaust Nowhere to draw a card. I'm not going to have the enemy attack me with toe-to-toe. I will exhaust Jack Flag, remove an ammo counter to deal 2 damage to an enemy. That'll be Proxima. And then I will attack this minion with Rocket to deal 3 or 4 damage. 1 damage rolls over to Thanos. First blood. I mean, not great, but I do feel like I'm kind of built right now. So I guess that's kind of nice. That's 6 health. When I thwarted, I needed to exhaust Skilled Investigator to draw a card. There's the Zone of Silence. But Cosmic Awareness is just a better version of that. So I'm going to discard Zone of Silence and not Quantum, but Toe-to-Toe to play a Cosmic Awareness. So remove 3 threat from a scheme and discard up to 4 cards from the top of your deck. So I'm going to move 3, then discard up to 4. I think I get to kind of time this right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just do them all. I'm gonna activate Soul World next anyways, so just 1. Ouch. So okay, 1 more. So we're down to 7, so that's pretty nice. Okay, I think I did everything that I can. So I in my turn I place a counter there. I get to ready all of my cards. Oh, Adam Warlock will thwart, or he'll just attack to get rid of the stun. Okay, so I draw 2. I get to place a counter on Soul World, and I get to reset my deck. When I do that, I get a awesome face down encounter card because that's exactly what I wanted. 2, 3, 4. 6 cards in the hand. Got a strength with Pip the Troll. Okay. I can discard Boot Camp and Groot for Pip to take a damage. So that's nice. And I have a strength for rapid response, so I can bring Jack Flag right back into play. I'm liking that. I am enjoying what I am seeing. Okay. So starting out, we're going to add 1 here. Thanos is going to attack me for 2 plus a boost card. I am going to discard a Boot Camp and a Groot for Pip the Troll to come into play with a tough status card. Thanos is attacking for 3 plus 2. I'm going to have Pip was defending that. And so that knocks off the tough. And then get to place the Time Stone into play, which is discard the top 4 and place 1 threat on the main scheme for each different card type. Then we're resolving 2 boost cards. Shadows of the Past. No, that's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. Okay, so Shadows of the Past comes into play. At least I got a rocket to do some damage. So we got Quick Strike here. He's going to deal 2 damage to me. I guess I'll just defend. Hold on, let me just get everything out. And then the Universal Church of Truth, and shuffle these guys in. So he comes in with toughness and he quick strikes. So I defended for 2, so I don't take any damage, but I still have to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were some good cards in there. So there's Shadows of the Past. That's always fun to see. And then we got Tribute. So the player defeats this scheme, gets a face down encounter card, and it's basically just stopping me from thwarting the main. It's kind of funny to look at the table right now. I got so many cards out. Okay. So okay. That's 6. Got that there. So let's just go ahead and go with a laser blaster to activate the battle mage ability. So I get to tap this to draw. My hero gets +1 for all of his stats. I get to draw 2 cards, team training and a cosmic ward. So that's nice. I'm going to what am I going to do? It's a good question. I'm going to, I think I'm going to thwart with somebody. I'll thwart with Adam Warlock. I'm going to get rid of this. Actually, no, I don't. I just get rid of that. Exhaust Skilled Investigator to draw a card. Magic Attack. Ooh. Now there's a good idea. Okay, so I will exhaust Jack Flag, remove this ammo counter to deal 2 damage to knock off the tough. So Rocket can swing for 4 and it gets overkill. So, or I can go team training and just give everyone 1 more health. That's also a really good idea. There's a lot going on. Okay, so I think I definitely want to use his strength to get a rapid response out. Just start stacking cards. So there's a rapid response. I can get a team training out, but I think actually the best move here is to exhaust Karmic Staff to play a Cosmic Ward, discard a Team Training to play a Magic Attack. I'm going to discard 4 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not the worst. To deal 4 damage. Then I'm going to swing for 4. So it does 1 and then 3 rolls over to Thanos. But I didn't straight attack Thanos, so Retaliate does not kill Mr. Rocket. Okay, I think that's all I can do. So we'll start readying cards. And I will draw 6. Oh no, I forgot about the protocols. I don't really think there was much I could do there. Could have thwarted here. They would have still been out. That's a lot of reneging. I'm just gonna have to roll with it. So this actually gets removed from the game. And I get a System Shock, which I believe is just an obligation. You cannot choose to discard this card from your hand while it's in your hand. Gains alter ego action, spend a mental resource, remove this card from the game. So System Shock. That's not great. It's basically just a die card in my hand, but I do have reason to roll down to alter ego at some point here soon because Soul World I can heal all the way back up. Okay, so we will add 1 here. Thanos will attack for 3. Pip the Troll is going to step in and take this. So that's 4 damage. Pip doesn't quite make it. Soul Stone, discard the top 4 cards of your deck and place 1 threat on the main scheme for each type. So resource, event 2, event, allies. So 3, that takes me over. Damn. Okay, so we're getting snapped. So we shuffle these cards together. At least I have like a lot of my really good upgrades out and Jack Flag is out. So it's not the end of the world. So 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 30, so I remove 15 cards. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. And we're down with a pretty small deck. Okay. Stupid time stone. Okay. Now we get a bad card. The bad card is the Mad Titan. When revealed, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play. So we get a Soul Stone. So heal 3 damage from the villain and give it a face down boost card. Not great. I guess I could cancel that with Cosmic Ward. But I think I'm gonna hold on to Cosmic Ward for a little bit, mainly because I've already seen it and I don't wanna deal with that. So alrighty. Cool. Okay. So and okay. Starting to feel pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to exhaust Karmic Staff and Team Building Exercise to play Marvel Boy. So when Marvel Boy attacks, I can spend a Fist resource and it gains Piercing and Ranged. When I play Marvel Boy, I'm going to exhaust Nowhere to draw a card. Check out Shake It Off, which is pretty good. I then also have a band together, which is now worth 3 guys, or 3 resources, sorry. I really want another justice card because I want to play under surveillance. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we will use a shake it off to play toe to toe. So choose an enemy. That enemy attacks you. I'm going to choose Thanos, and I'm going to block with Jack Flag. So Thanos is going to attack me for 3. Oh shoot! But I also have to do that. That's fine. Marvel Boy will take a hit next turn. I heal 3 damage from him. Okay, whatever. So 3. Give Thanos a tough status card. Oh, that's frustrating. So he attacks me. Jack Flag dies. Deal 5 damage back, knocking off the tough. That's not a great. Dang. Okay. Then I have to heal 3 damage. And then give it a face down boost card. That was poor. I'll discard Rapid Response to put Jack Flag back into play. Deal 1 damage to him. Man, I can't believe that happened. Okay. I will thwart here with Jack Flag, putting an ammo counter on him to get rid of Tribute. I get a face down encounter card because of that. I'm going to exhaust Skilled Investigator to draw a card. Hey, there we go. Actually, no, that doesn't really work because I don't have any thwart or any threat on the main scheme. So I think what I'm going to do is I will, what is this? It's a mental and a physical. I'll go ahead and do that. I'll just discard mental and a physical to, well, I'll attack, dealing 1 damage. I take 1 damage because he has retaliate. I'll deal it when I do this to get rid of Thanos' helmet. Then I will play a momentum shift or discard momentum shift to activate the battle mage. So I will stand Adam Warlock up. I will heal 1 damage from Jack Flag. He doesn't stand up. I get to draw 2 cards from the Mystic Senses. I have so many resources in my hand. I got Think Fast. 5 health. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I will attack here with Marvel Boy, dealing 2 damage to Thanos. Adam Warlock will then I can't even confuse them. I'm like trying to think fast, but Thanos says Soul, so I can't even confuse them. So I just have a bunch of resources in my hands. I'll play an energy for an under surveillance on the main. So raising the threat threshold to 16, giving me a little bit more breathing room there. Rocket Raccoon's going to hang out because I don't think that I want to really deal with that right now. And I guess Adam's just going to attack 1 more time against the Mad Titan, bringing him down to 11. Okay. I will stand everybody up. I'll discard Think Fast because I cannot confuse them. So this, I got Charlie. That's nice. Karmic Blast, 2, 4, 5, 6. I do like this obligation. I think that's a really cool mechanic. So I got the obligation in my hand, and it's basically just taking up a hand slot. I don't like having it in my hand, but I think it's a really cool obligation. But good news is I got Band Together and Charlie, and so I think Marvel Boy's gonna die, but that could have paid for him. Okay, so starting out, we're going to place 1 threat on the main scheme. Thanos is going to attack with 2. So he's going to attack for 3 plus 2 boost. Marvel Boy is going to step in and do his thing. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Marvel Boy just doesn't quite make it out alive, taking him over out of play. And I get to place this. After the Infinity Deck Stone runs out, give Thanos 1 face down boost card. And then I believe I shuffle and deal back out. That'd be kind of crazy if I didn't. Yeah, shuffle the Infinity Stone deck and discard pile back into the Infinity Stone deck. Yep. So there's no penalty for doing it, so I don't get like a face down boost card or anything. But I don't just not have to deal with the Infinity Stones anymore. That'd be too good to be true. Alrighty, and then we get bad cards. Did I already deal myself one? I think I must have. So I don't remember. No, I defeated the scheme. Caught off guard, discard an upgrade or support you control. Well, I've got a lot of options. I think I'm going to get rid of Skilled Investigator. And then the villain attacks me. I'm going to discard Cosmic Ward to ignore that, or to cancel the treachery. So I don't want to deal with the attack right now, mainly for the Space Stone. Although that would get Rocket something to do, but let's not worry about it. Okay, so now it is my turn. So that's 2. Okay, so I'm going to exhaust Karmic Staff and Team Building Exercise. I'm going to play a Band Together to get Charlie 27, who has Retaliate, and he comes in with a Tough card. Okay, when I do that, since he's a Guardian, I can exhaust Nowhere and draw a card. Hey, there's a Genius. That's pretty nice. I will, yeah. I mean, like, let's start swinging for him, right? So I'll discard a Genius for a Karmic Blast, deal 4 damage to an enemy, and discard up to 4 cards from the top of your deck. Might as well go big, right? So 4. So we got 2, because we're looking for different types of cards. So Boot Camp, or yeah, we got 2 Aggression and 1 Justice. It's good to know that I still got a Boot Camp and an Energy Spear after the snap. So that's dealing 6 damage to Thanos, bringing him down to 5. Okay. I will attack with Adam Warlock, dealing 1 damage to Thanos. I will discard Laser Blaster to ready Warlock. I will exhaust Warlock's Cape to ready him, and I get to draw 2 cards. So Team Training and a Groot. That is very good. I can't pay for Groot, though. Bummer. But I can play for Team Training and just I'll get Groot back eventually, because I'm running through my deck pretty quickly. So I will discard Groot and a Karmic Blast to play a Team Training. That gives +1 health to all of my allies. So that's always a plus. At this point, I do have 2. I could push Thanos into the next stage. I think I have to. So I'm going to attack for 2 here. Then I'm going to exhaust Jack Flag, remove an encounter or token to deal 2 more damage, taking Thanos down to 0. Revealing a 2/3 Thanos, Stalwart and Toughness. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Thanos' helmet and reveal it. And then kind of the same thing. He gets a face down boost card when the Infinity deck runs out. Alrighty, so where's Thanos' helmet? Oh yeah, this is the stupid Retaliate one. Okay. Okay. I've got how much health does he have? 23. Ouch. 22, 25. No, I want 23. Okay, so 23. Alrighty. I'm wondering if I flip here so I can get rid of this system shock and heal. No, I got Charlie. I'm gonna tough it out one more round and see where we go. Okay, so we'll ready up. Here's that. Hey, Soul World gets another counter. I get a face down boost card. This is a war of attrition. So let's see how we do. So don't need think fast. There's an energy sphere. That's nice to have. So 2, 4, 5, 6. There's a band together, but I don't have any expensive cards in my hand. So hopefully I can draw some. Alrighty. So we'll add 1 here to the main scheme. So that goes to 2. Thanos is going to attack. I'm going to defend with Charlie. And he's attacking for 4 plus a boost card. So that is 6, knocking off the tough. My retaliate knocks off his tough. So that's kind of nice. And then discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion. Hey, there's Ebony Maw. Okay. So that goes away. Ebony Maw is going to attack me with Villainous. I will defend here for 1. And he is going to do, oh, there's a 3. So he does 2 damage to me. Okay, wow. Okay. Then I get 2 bad cards. So the first one is I Am Inevitable. When revealed, give Thanos 1 face down boost card. And we got a security breach. So this is because I played poorly the first game. So Hinder 2, when revealed, each player places a random card from their hand face down here. Return each face down cards to its owner hand. It has an amplify icon and it's a 4. Alrighty, so I got 6 cards. We'll go top down, 1 through 6. 5. Got Zone of Silence out of there. So I was kind of hoping to get this guy out, but oh well. Alrighty. So now it is my turn. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so I'm going to exhaust Karmic Staff to play a Energy Sphere on Rocket. So now Rocket, whenever he attacks a minion, is attacking for 6. I'm going to swing with Rocket. And remember, he has 1 extra health because of team training to take out Ebony Maw. So we don't have to worry about him anymore. I am going to discard a Think Fast to remove 2 threat here. That allows me to exhaust Warlock's Cape to ready Adam Warlock and draw 2 cards. So we got an Energy and a Quasar. Sweet. Okay, I mean that's pretty nice actually. So I am going to exhaust team building training and play an Energy for Quasar. After he enters play, remove 1 threat from each scheme in play. And I can have 4 allies because of nowhere. Don't want any of those cards. I think it's best. I'm going to go ahead and thwart here. Get rid of that. When defeated, return each face down card here to its owner's hand. What do I get? Zone of Silence. Okay. There's that mental resource that I need. I need to stay in hero form because I can't let him scheme with 2 boost cards. but I really need to flip down because I need to heal and get rid of this stupid card in my hand. Oh yeah, when Quasar enters play, I can draw a card. Hey, there's a rapid response. Okay, so I'm going to discard a Band Together, which generates 3 resources for a rapid response. And I will go ahead and play Zone of Silence to play Quantum Magic to get Band Together back. So that's a 3 resource in my hand. Quasar will So I will have thwarted with Quasar before instead of Adam Warlock. And then Adam Warlock, I'm going to attack because I forgot I had to attack for this. So I take 1 damage. Thanos takes 1 damage. I'm going to discard Band Together to get rid of his helmet. So no more retaliate. Okay. Jack Flag will. No, Jack Flag just going to hang out. He's going to do his thing. We'll stand everybody up. Everybody. And we got 1. There's Karmic Blast, Cosmic Award, Cosmic Awareness, Momentum Shift to 4, 5, and a Boot Camp. Okay. Alrighty. So I've got a Karmic Blast, which can deal some damage to him. Boot Camp is going to help just boost everybody's damage potential. So let's see how we go. All right. Started the phase. We're going to add 1 here. Thanos is going to attack for 4 plus a boost. I think at this point it's Charlie that has to take it. Yep. So 4. This is not the right deck. I dealt the boost card from the wrong deck. So 4 plus 2, 3. So that's 7 damage to Mr. Charlie. He doesn't quite make it. The retaliate. Oh, I forgot that the retaliate doesn't take effect. I'm still going to do that because I would rather have everybody else out, I think. And then we're putting into play the Time Stone. And my bad card is the Villain Attacks Me. Okay. So now, actually, I'm going to Rapid Response Charlie. So he comes in with Tough. The Villain Attacks Me for 4 plus a boost card, which is put Zealot of Truth into play with me. He's attacking. Charlie's going to defend. The Tough is going to get knocked off, but that's fine. And then discard top 4 cards of your deck. So we got an ally, we got an event, we got a upgrade, and we've got an ally. So 3 threat goes on the main scheme. So that goes up to 5. 5 out of 16, so not horrible. And then this goes away. The Zealot of Truth is kind of obnoxious, but whatever. Okay. So I'm going to exhaust Karmic Staff to play Cosmic Ward. I just need to not have that. I will, here we go. I will attack the Zealot, I guess, with Adam Warlock. I will discard Momentum Shift to heal 1 damage from an ally. So I'm going to heal it from Rocket. And that allows me to ready Adam Warlock, draw 2 cards. So there's a Genius and a Shake It Off. I will I'll just discard those 2 to play a Boot Camp. This needs to be tapped. These are all my non-tap upgrades and supports. So Boot Camp, so all of my allies get +1 attack. Then I'm going to start swinging. So Rocket is going to swing. He's going to take 1 damage, but he's going to do 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 to the Zealot of Truth with overkill. So 3 damage kills him, and then 4 damage rolls over to Thanos, taking him down to 18. Jack Flag is going to attack for 2. Quasar is going to attack for 2. And that's a 2, that's a 2. And I'm going to thwart for 1 here. Just can never be too safe. I'm going to flip down, exhaust Soul World to heal all damage from Adam Warlock, taking me back up to 11. I'm going to discard here to get rid of System Shock. And that will be my turn. So I will stand everything back up. I think if I do not thwart out, I win, which is crazy. I really did not expect to win this, but I think I was just able to build enough. But I don't want to talk too soon. Okay, well, I also get a bunch of cards in my hand. All right. And running through this deck quick. Whew. Okay. I get a face down boost card. So starting out, we're going to place 1 here on the main scheme. Thanos is going to scheme for 3 plus 0. That's huge that I drew the advance there. And then I get the Soul Stone, so healing 3 damage from Thanos. Then here, we're going to put an acceleration token on the main scheme. We have to shuffle and put these back into play. He's got 14 health. So I think I may be able to do 14 damage here. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So we've got Insight 1, give Thanos a tough status card. If you cannot, place 2 threat on the main scheme. I will just Cosmic Ward that and ignore it. And then we've got a Zealot of Truth. And we are going into my turn. I only have 4 cards. Should have 6. Yep. Yep, I think I got it. I think I got it. So I'm going to flip up. I'm going to I'll attack for 1. I will discard an aggression card to deal 2 damage to Thanos. I draw 2 cards. I'm going to use a Genius to play a Karmic Blast, so deal 4 damage. And then discard up to 4 cards. 1 for each is different. So protection, justice, aggression, leadership. There's 4 damage. That's huge. I'm gonna just do this. And right there, he has 3 health left. I'll discard these 2 guys and play another Karmic Blast for 4 damage. And that's game. Wow. That was awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed that. There were a couple of very frustrating moments, and that's fine. But I really enjoyed that. I thought that was a very difficult scenario. It was a very, very difficult scenario. However, it wasn't unwinnable. I felt like it was manageable in solo. I think in multiplayer, there's a little bit of kind of like push and pull with kind of who's taking the hits from the Soul Stone, especially like 2 players, because you're going to be trading those off. But I mean, Adam Warlock's a great character. I really enjoyed that. Soul World, it came in clutch there at the end. That was very interesting. So that was game 3 of the Mad Titan Shadow campaign. We got 2 more to go. I know one of them is Loki. I don't know what the other one is, but I will get that ready. I'm going to be streaming the last 2 games, I think, if we have time, if I don't like lose. But the idea is to stream the last 2 games this Sunday at 1 p.m. And so at 1 p.m. on Sunday, I will be streaming and hopefully finishing the Mad Titan Shadow campaign with Adam Warlock as my hero. Thank you all for joining. Have a wonderful Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope to see you back here on Thursday or on Sunday. I'm sorry. And if you're not able to make it, or you weren't able to make any of these, all of my videos are going to be pushed out to YouTube, and so you can watch them after the fact there. It was really great hanging out with you all, and have a wonderful night. See you.